have top 5 quarterback numbers, but he wins. So now I'm trying to figure out, is it winning or is it numbers? I'm just curious, on Joe. Hey, you forgot, boy.
Same to you, my boy. Shit, this is my first really user game, man. I ain't really been playing this bitch like that.
And I call most of the time, but when I had big games, I can also say.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Florida Gators and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Davis Hilo is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. Keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
We want the ball.
Okay, Holly. The Gators headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down early. Everybody has a plan.
Wow, he caught that bitch. That was stupid.
Now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something. Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You bring in Cam Coleman from Auburn with his highs and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, we didn't even mention the running backs who you bring in, too, who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, Sark, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's
caught, and he's got room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Smothers. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns. Because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him. But there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Manning from the gun on third down. Under pressure and down he goes at the 33.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense
Man
all
up.
game long. Containing the QB speed because he can get out and he can roll.
Oh, God
nice
damn.
job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They feed him again. There's some room. Got enough for the first. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Gators come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Here's a give the ball.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game.
I gotta learn
I think it's really important for
the
this
motherfucking
offense. They
setting.
get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap him up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, put more
God
speed,
damn, we got so many formations. They hate learning this playbook during install.
Splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Florida. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
Lock in.
Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
You know, God bless Texas because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no. They got two great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities, I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So
I tried to
a lot of soft
playmaker.
boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely stat it up this year. Steve Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance because of those names you just mentioned. We're expecting this running game to be elite.
Steve ain't here, homie.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He might want another play. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
I see you, boy.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball.
Bro, we gotta wrap up, bro.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. Knocked down for the tackle. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Give me that.
Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. At the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
When you get interceptions as a safety, it's anticipation. You can see it. They see the route, they break on it, and go make big hits and big plays. This time, he gets the big INT.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Arch Madness into the end zone. And
Look at him jump.
Make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And you got to feel good about where you're at on this field, man. The defense forces the turnover, sets you up so good. Now, the whole playbook is wide open. First down, they go with the pass. I would not be surprised if they turn right around here, try to get more physical, try to run the football, and try to capitalize on this field position.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. A give to Brown. Headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Texas! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Come here. Sit your ass down. Come on.
Able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to the well.
Fucking tackle, nigga.
To the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Way to settle in, y'all.
Great job by the defense dialing on some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. They have it once again in spectacular field position. Cashed in the last time and even better this time
Who's
around.
gone?
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one. Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They go play action with Manning. Bought a little time.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
This would have been about a 45-yard field goal attempt. They'll pass on that and go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, Manning.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock band. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got...
Bro, this nigga is not like that.
He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Handoff for ball.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the move, it's Pryor. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't
Play like that, bro, you're gonna be a first rounder.
Defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make
Bro,
a big
how
play.
can I not? I gotta turn my stick switch on. What the fuck?
Down, they'll spot it at the 28.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get his 1st down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, one thing you know about this guy is once he has the ball in his hands, he's very difficult to bring down to the ground. That time, really nice job breaking a tackle, getting north, picking up more yards. Defense, they need to gang tackle him because he is a problem.
They'll run it. It's ball. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. First and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
The corners are walked up tight. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Here comes the heat. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they add the extra point to finish.
What the fuck?
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Offense changing the play. Here's Arch to throw. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab down the left side. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Barbara, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
The extra point here would tie the game, and they tacked on the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, big pass, put a touchdown on the board. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball.
This nigga is not like that, bro.
That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Gators have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
Give me that. Trash, bro.
This quarterback is living.
That nigga fucked up.
Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision making.
makes a grab. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. Oh,
Give me that.
Handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running, and you can see he takes off, and the defense closes in fast, and the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Arch is going to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Oh, no, I thought it was in the blue.
Haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 11 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Fighting Irish, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The run inside. It's Pryor. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Setting up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throw to the right side. That's Wilson. Gets away from one, finds room.
Get the fuck out of here.
Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short,
that's
because he can
play.
take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
He didn't mean to do that.
By the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. Running inside. It's Pryor. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Fires it incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they've regained the lead. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. And is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Shoot, quick toss to the right.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Manning with a play fake, keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You hear this all the time, but you've got to be able to tackle the catch. Limit yak, right? I know that ball wasn't thrown deep down the field. As soon as that guy caught it, though, down he went.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Unleashes it on the run. Makes the grab to the 25, and there's room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Longhorns come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking for space. It's Smothers. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Manning. Pressure coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Smothers. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throwing Manning. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, Longhorn. With that,
Nice, really downfield.
in the second half. You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Boy, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Montgomery. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Gators want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to ride this running back. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow.
He just bounced off
You're
him.
seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back. And you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Here's a give to ball. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Runs through the tackle. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll give it to Ball. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
The Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got a little grass. Got enough space. Touchdown Gators. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The Gators answer right back.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. Might be calling a hot route. Here's Manning to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Hauls it in. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Quick completion on the out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Pulls it in. Outstanding tackle to keep him.
I knew the blitz was coming too, man.
Great job by the defense.
2 times
they
we
were
didn't
not
convert.
caught off guard
4th
in
and
that
1, 4th
situation
and
on the
2.
field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down.
You're going to try to
They're
run the
make
ball.
play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
Handoff for Ball. Could be an alley.
Bro, this nigga's not like that.
And they get him down at the 30.
I know exactly exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. This is a designed run.
Come on now.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Like, we don't know what the fuck that is.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And hang on, they are leaving the offense out there. And look, I understand it doesn't add a possession to the lead with the field goal, but I don't know, it doesn't hurt to tack on some points at this juncture of the game. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Unloads to the right. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
The
And he'll
fuck
take it in and
out of
across
here,
it.
bro.
Touchdown, Florida.
On fourth down.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. To throw, Manning. Quarterback now breaking the field. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big...
Why did they not put their hands up?
Second down coming.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. The problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
So now it's second and long. Trying to get outside, it's Smothers. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Longhorns in the hurry-up. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Arch Madness. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the middle. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another throw.
Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense, getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Again, and he'll be smacked to the ground. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second, and they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down.
Get the ball.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Guys, they are going to leave the offense out here. I know it's 4th and long, but a field goal doesn't really help you that much here, so you can kind of see it. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
What a great stop in a big moment for this defense. Nice job getting the stop. Now listen, the ball goes back to the offense, and this has a chance now to be a great finish. That was a clutch stand for this defense.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Here's Arch to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Catch the ball, nigga.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Manning. Fires on the move. Working on the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Dude, I didn't mean to fucking do that.
Game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, Manning. Makes a grab past the marker. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the first down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You've got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ballgame. Got to have a score, like you said, Reese. Work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
Arch is going to throw for it. Looking for the
Got him.
end zone.
Got him.
It's incomplete. The final drive of the game comes up empty. They get the W.
Oh, nigga, you got lucky.
Looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, I had him on the other side too. Then I had a couple niggas open. GG's, bro. GG's, bro. Damn. It's because he was running the ball. Didn't play this. I did play that though.